Good day everyone and welcome to today's market technical breakdown. My name is Anthony Felix Njoko, the founder of 10x Digital Lane, where everyone who has a knowledge gap in digital trading can get the right knowledge, get the right guidance, and also get the right tool sets to enable them trade the financial market profitably. So today we'll be going over these pairs: Euro USD, GP USD, GP JPY, XAU USD, also known as gold, BTC USDT, Ethereum, and then Solana. Okay, so let's dive into it. So currently what you're looking at here is the Euro USD pair, and from our forecast from last week, the market was here on Monday last week. So we're expecting a sell from this point. Okay, so what have the market done for all throughout last week? Is sold, okay, but it didn't get to our major target. This is our major target for Euro USD. Okay, so let us update this chart and then give our current forecast. So we'll go to the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, we update the previous week low, this is the previous week low, and this is the previous week high over here. Then we go to the daily time frame, and on the daily time frame, what do? We just put out the daily demand and daily supply levels. Okay, so based on what I can see, this is the daily supply level. Okay, the market took this low, then came into here and tested this. Okay, so if I'm to update this daily supply level, this is now the new supply level on the daily time frame over here. Over here, this is the new supply level I see. Yes, so this is the new daily supply level. Then this is the daily demand level. Okay, demand for buy, supply for sell. Okay, and if you look closely, I also see something that looks more like a downtrend. The trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. Never trade against the trend. The trend is your friend. Okay. So if you have any pair in mind you want to suggest to us, okay, just head over to form.fund and buy the 10 digital lane token. The ticker is 10XDL. Okay. And you can be able to share your comments with us. So over here, let's go to the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, I see a 4 hours supply zone that has not fulfilled deficiency, which is all the way up here. Okay, so I'll be marking this out instead this way. So I'll be marking this level out this way. So my point of interest now is that since the market did not actually sell to our original direction from last week was for market to go to this low. Okay, so I'm expecting market to do what? Push up. There is some liquidity line, it needs to push up, then continue the sell. Okay, so if the market push up and get into this supply zone here, very important, this supply zone, there's massive liquidity of sales in here. Okay, then sell from there. That's the major target right now. That's the major target right now. So if you look closely, this is now a trend. Okay, this is a trend, and what the trend is your friend. Never go against the trend. Okay, so that's literally what I see right now with the market. Okay, so let's go to the next pair. So the next pair is GBP USD, GBP USD. So for GBP USD, this was our forecast for GBP USD. Our forecast for GBP USD last week was that the market was here. We expected it to move up towards the supply zone and sell. But what the market did, the market just kept on trickling down, trickling down, trickling down. Okay, so let's update this chart. So to update the chart of GBP over here, on the weekly time frame, we update the previous week high and previous week low. The previous week high and this is the previous week low. This previous week low over here. Okay. Then we go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, what are the daily demand and daily supply zones? Okay, so this daily supply zone still holds over here. This daily supply zone still holds, and this daily demand over here still holds as well for GPUSD. Then we go to the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, we want to see more sales. We expect strength for the dollar. We expect strength for the dollar. So any little push up we get on GPUSD, any little push up we get on GPUSD, okay, we're taking sales. This is the first scenario. The second scenario is this. The second scenario is if the market breaks this low from here, if the market breaks this low, retest, we're taking sales. So that's what I see for GPUSD, but sells mainly for GPUSD. Okay, we're buying the dollar. Buying dollar. So to support this particular stream, okay, uh, do well to buy the 10 digital link token. Okay, the ticker is 10x digital link. The link is going to be on the description. Okay, and for you buying this during our giveaway, we always have a giveaway session. Okay, on Sundays, whenever we go live stream on Sundays, I will do our giveaway session. You are eligible to win from the giveaway pool. Okay, we also promote our content. You're eligible to win from the promoters pool, and if you're part of our team, you're eligible to now what aim from the team pool. Okay, so the every single earnings we get from the creators reward, okay, we'll still be giving back to the community, and then a part of it will be left to keep building the 10 Starling vision of giving you guys quality education, quality news, and then quality tools to enable you what trade the financial market profitably. Okay, so stay to the end because we'll be going through other pairs like BTC, Ethereum, and Solana. So the next pair on our list is GBP JPY. Okay, so for GBP JPY, this was our view for last week. We saw that the market was creating this move, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction. So when we came to this level here, I saw it as a reoptimization zone, which I knew that if the market should break this reoptimization zone, we sell more. Okay, but the market never broke it. Instead, it changed direction. So since the direction has been changed, okay, we're now expecting more for buys because Japanese yen has been showing signs of weakness lately. So let us update this chart. So this is the previous week high over here. This is the previous week high over here. And this is the previous week low over here. Then we go to daily time frame. In daily time frame, it's for that daily demand and daily supply. So this is daily demand over here, okay, which I'm anticipating more for more buys here, massive buys here. And then daily supply I see. Okay, I see two. This is the first daily supply I see. Okay, this is second daily supply I see close to this point. Okay, so I'm going to just mark out this one for for a reason. We're looking for buys now. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame. So once, okay, good. So we're on the 4 hours time frame right now. Okay, so on the 4 hours time frame, the 4 hours time frame supply zone I see is over here. So the market is very close to it though. So looking for buys, what as in how many pips do you want to capture? Okay, the pips we want to capture is not that much, around 77 pips to 80 pips. Okay, what's the risk like? Uh, the risk, if you measure this way, like 50 to 60 pips risk. 50 to 60 pips risk. So it's not much. So what I'm anticipating more for is I want to buy more of Great Britain pound. Okay. And if I want to buy more of Great Britain pound, I want to see it break this level so I can take this buy. I feel more comfortable with this buy for Great Britain pound. Okay. So but for where it is right now, I'm not going to act on it. I'm just going to ignore it for now. Okay. I'm going to ignore it for now and just I want to see it break this top so I can buy. But if I see some form of rejection from this level, I might take this sell. Okay, I'm not that confident in buying Japanese yen as a currency right now because I know the current economical sentiment that is going on and the way the Japanese yen always positions themselves during this type of economical sentiment. They make their currency weak so that their trade balance will be always positive and not be on a deficit, so that you can come and easily buy from them and export to your to your country. So I understand what's going on here. So that's one thing I'm not too considerate in buying the Japanese yen. Then the next is gold, XAU XAU So for gold, this was our move for last week, and we made good profits from it on our competition account. We're currently handling a $10,000 competition account by HFM, courtesy of HFM. Okay, what this means is that we're going to trade this account and we're going to make as much profit as possible. At the end of the month, which is the 31st, which is this Friday, we're going to then know the highest account. The highest account gets $1,000 trading capital, real trading capital. The second highest account gets $500 trade, sorry, $750 trading capital, and the third highest trading account gets $500 trading capital. So we took this trade on our competition account last week, this buy, and it was a banger trade. As in, we made like $5,000 on this trade. I can share the actual trade for you guys in the group chat. So join our group chat on Telegram, join our group chat on WhatsApp to get the information. The link is going to be on the description. Okay. So over here now is gold. Gold is selling. I'm on a trade on gold sell for a sell. My primary target was $4,000 psychological level. So let us update this chart. Our forecast for last week on gold was a banger. So let us go to the weekly time frame. Let's update this chart. Okay, this is previous week low and this is the previous week high. Not too different. Then we go to the daily time frame. Daily time frame, the demand zone remains the same. When I say demand zone, this is the zone I'm talking about, remains the same. Then the supply zone should be this. So we update this supply zone over here. Then we go to the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, we mark out the 4 hours demand. This is the 4 hours demand I see currently. Let's mark it out this way. This is the 4 hours demand I see currently. Okay. And then all the way up here is the 4 hours supply I see. Okay, this is 4 hours supply I see all the way up here. Good. So with this in mind now, let me delete this. With this in mind now, this is what I see for gold. I have a sell on gold. I entered gold sell at 4,149. 4,149. A sniper entry trade. A trader always knows their trade. Good. This is where I entered gold. Let me go to the 15 minutes time frame. I can always remember my entry. And the day I entered was on Thursday. Thursday. I held it all throughout Friday until today. This was my entry. Okay. So I got in on a 5 minutes candle. You can find this candle was within this zone here. Okay, it was within this zone. So it was 4,149 or so. Okay, around this level. This is where I entered the market. Yes, from here. On Wednesday, I'm holding this trade currently. We got a 100 pip stop loss on this trade. Okay, this signal was sent to the VIP group. So if you didn't get it in our free channel, you need to join the VIP group. Okay, the link is going to be on the description on our seller store, or you can reach out to me privately and just make a simple inquiry. I am interested to join your VIP group and I'll send you the details. The risk on this trade was a 100 pips risk. Okay, we already took partial profits as well. was a 100 pips risk, and our ultimate target was the $4,000 psychological level. $4,000 psychological level. Okay, boom, banger. So this is our ultimate target, and the market is almost at the ultimate target. We broke even as well after we took partial profit. We took partial profit when the market got to this level. Okay, the market got to this level on Friday. We took partial profits here, okay, which is half profit. Then we took our stop loss and put it at our entry price. That's breaking. So our ultimate target is 4,000. Once the market gets to 4,000, we now start positioning for our buys. That's what the major demand zone is. Okay, start positioning for our buys. Okay, so we're placing our stop loss. We're looking for a very little stop loss though. We're looking for a very little stop loss. But when the market gets here, that's when we're positioning for our buys. Okay, so literally for gold, my anticipation is once it gets to this demand zone, we're looking for buys. Okay, looking for buys. Okay, and the buys minimum. I can't really anticipate the minimum yet, but let's do this. Okay, minimum this psychological level of 1,400 and no 4,200, 4,200 psychological level. Yeah, 4,200 psychological level. Hmm. So this is what I see for XAUSD gold. Okay, so after that, this is still possible. Okay, well let's go for this first. So that's it for gold. Then the next on the list is Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we're into cryptocurrencies now, guys. So for Bitcoin, uh I like what I see on Bitcoin, guys. I like what I see. This was our view for Bitcoin for last week. Okay, the market was over here on Bitcoin on Monday. Okay, yeah, on Monday, yeah. And I told you there is demand there, there is liquidity lying here. I still want Bitcoin to come and clear this liquidity. Okay, there is a liquidity grab that needs to be done here. So we expect the market to move down and get to this level. What the market do? The market did not move. It moved down a bit and then spiked up towards this supply level. So now it has gotten to the major supply level where we're expecting massive sales to come in from. Okay, so with that in mind, our Bitcoin forecast was not actually 100%. To be honest with you, I've not really been giving a lot of attention to the cryptocurrency market. Instead, I've been giving a lot of attention to the uh, uh, synthetics market. Why I shift my attention to synthetics market is that synthetics market is not highly manipulated like the crypto market or the forex market because it is a synthetics market driven by all algos built by a broker called derived broker. So literally the crypto market is looking very volatile and highly manipulated at this period of uncertainty between the trade tension between US and China. Okay, and I just decided to step my foot off trading the futures market on the crypto on this crypto pair. I went to synthetics and I trade synthetics. Okay. So when I make profit on synthetics, I am paid in Litecoin. So I'm still stacking up some cryptocurrency. The same objective I want to achieve on the futures market trading on any exchange or DEX. Okay, centralized exchange or decentralized exchange, I'm achieving that same objective on the synthetics market, derived to be precise. So I make withdrawals in Litecoin, they pay me in Litecoin. So I'm stacking up Litecoin, then diversifying these holdings, the profit I make. Okay, I'm now breaking it down to Bitcoin, I'm breaking it down to Ethereum, I'm breaking it down to Solana, I'm breaking it down to different cryptocurrencies I'm holding for the long run. Okay, but the major thing is keep stacking your bag. Then you can now use it to now start earning yields if you want to. Okay, so this is literally the view I have right now. So we are currently at a supply zone for Bitcoin. Okay, I will do the previous week low and previous week high. Then we go to the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, I expect sales, guys. I expect sales. Like from here, sales. I expect sales. So minimum. Let's take the 50% range. Let's take 50% over here. Yes, and there is also also a candle there that justifies that a demand candle. So minimum should be at least 100 and